Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Stories. Another week has gone by, kind of. I mean, it's been 10 minutes for us recording it, but it's been a week between episodes uploaded. So a little bit of weird temporal distortion. And I'm all about that temporal distortion.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so here at the top of the show, we would like to take a moment to say thank you to a few of our friends like Roll20.net. That's what we're on right now. And that's how we play D&D together, even though we do not live in the same place, so we cannot sit around a table together. We can still play D&D thanks to Roll20. So check them out. They are for free. There's also a subscription option if you're into it, but the free tier works great. And you get a digital tabletop, and you get to video and voice chat, and it's just wonderful. We'd also like to say thank you to dndbeyond.com, dndbeyond.com. You can make your character sheets on there. You can make encounters on there. You can do digital dice on there. You can buy PDF. Well, I guess they're not PDFs, but you can buy online and digital versions of all of the books on there. So you have an awesome compendium of D&D resources. And they do sales and stuff all the time. It's really cool to check out and keeps us organized and allows us to run the game a lot smoother, especially since we're already online. It just makes a lot more sense and makes it a lot easier to do that online as well. So check out dndbeyond.com. And then last but not least, heroforge.com. They allow you to make your very own custom miniatures for your tabletop or role-playing games. You can do fantasy creatures. You can do sci-fi. They've got aliens and like giant bugs and stuff. And you can do cowboys and all sorts of things, whatever you'd like. You can do them in full color. You can order them in really high quality plastics and use them IRL on a physical map. Or if you are playing online like we are, you can get little tokens of them to represent them on your virtual tabletop. So check out heroforge.com because they are wonderful as well. And now that we have our friends introduced, my name is Norin and I'm your dungeon master.
I'm Easton. I'm playing Azel, the human monk.
I'm Jenny. I'm playing Alondra, the elf paladin.
And I'm Michael. I'm playing Aaron, the half dwarvish, half elvish wizard.
All right, and now to recap what happened last session. The party had arrived in Kabul after traveling for about 10 days. They left the town of Rubbleton because they are trying to find the Elfronis sisters, a pair of traveling merchants who travel between three towns selling items, and the party believes these sisters to be connected to a string of disappearances. Children have been disappearing from the three towns that the Elfronis sisters visit, and the party believes them to be involved in it. And so, traveling the opposite direction that the Elfronis sisters usually do, the party hopes to intercept them and hopefully learn the truth from them. And so, in doing so, they left Rubbleton, came to Kabul, learned that a pair of children had returned, and they it went to discuss the capture with one of the girls who had returned. Her name is Josephine, and while speaking to Josephine, they noticed that Josephine was very kind of detached and acting a little bit strange. Aaron noticed that her parents and Azel had an aura of enchantment magic around them. They have been enchanted by some entity. So, growing suspicious, Alondra hit the girl in an attempt to knock her out, and this triggered a short battle, a quick fight that revealed the girl to be some kind of ooze goop masquerading as the girl Josephine, and her parents and Azel realized that they had been affected by a charm person spell that she had cast. But the ooze managed to escape, leaving Alondra and Aaron pretty wounded in the house of this family who thought that they had got their daughter back and found out that they had only been being fooled by a big pile of slime. So that is where we'll go ahead and pick up this game. So you guys are in the house of Josephine's family. Elandra and Aaron, you've just been fed healing potions by the mother, and you are still pretty beat up from the wounds that you'd taken. And Elandra, your head is kind of foggy. You've got this nasty headache, and you have a D4 penalty to rolls that you will make. And that is where we pick up. The mother and father are very panicked, and they're looking around and they say, "So, if that wasn't our Josephine, then what was she, or what was it?"
We've seen things like this in previous homes. I see now the point Aaron was trying to make.
Thanks.
As Aaron sputters that, Azel's probably going to try to help him onto his feet. Aaron, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
No matter. Dang it, my spell totally lost concentration too. Yeah, I'll just kind of sit there. A little beat up.
A little.
A lot.
The parents are going to say, what do we do now? We thought that we had our daughter back, and then they're going to kind of start, tears are going to start coming down the father's face, and the mother's going to start crying as well.
I think Aaron, as bloodied and beat up as he is going to just try and dash to the other house because he knows that there's another kid.
Okay. So you leave this house and run next door?
Yeah, he's just going to leave the house and run next door. And you'll hear him say, he'll call out, "There's another child. We need to get it now." And completely just run out.
Okay. Does anyone follow him, or what are you two doing as he says that and rushes out of the house?
Alondra will pick herself up while holding her head. She'll turn to, I guess the dad is the one closest to her, and say, "Don't worry about your child. I promise you that we will do all that we can to bring her back. The real her." And with that, she'll follow suit after Aaron.
Okay. Azel?
I guess Azel will probably advise the mother, take what belongs to you, take what's dear, gather your gold, and go to the inn. Get a room. Your home is not safe at the moment.
She'll say, "Oh, okay, yes, that seems wise. Thank you. And thank you. I hope you find our daughter, and everyone else's as well."
We're going to do our best. And then with that, Azel's going to follow.
Okay. Aaron, you are going to reach the house first. What are you doing when you get there?
Remind me, so when I did like detect magic, did I notice anything from the daughter? I thought I just noticed like the parents and Azel. I didn't notice anything from the daughter, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I know that I can't like detect that magic, so it just must be like the creature, so it's not the child. So yeah, I'll knock on the door.
Okay.
Of the house.
You knock on the door, and you're kind of like impatiently kind of like tapping your foot as you are waiting for it to open. It finally does, and there is a burly dwarf man who opens up, and he's got this thick red beard, and this red hair that kind of sticks kind of straight up in this really tall, looks almost like a top hat, but with like kind of spikes on the top of it, and no brim, obviously. And he says, "Hello, can I help you?"
Hello, your child returned, correct?
Yes, my boy, Duncan. Yes, he came back just a couple of days ago. Do you have a kid who came back as well? Or what brings
No,
you
but
here?
I'm with the paladins.
Oh, alrighty. What business do you have here, Mr. Paladin?
There's something wrong with the children that have returned. I hate to trouble you in a moment where you may feel peace and gratitude for your child returning, but
Something's wrong, I can assure you. Duncan's doing just fine. There's nothing to worry about over here.
can I insight to see if this is like the same sort of attitude?
Yeah, please do roll an insight check.
Okay. Ah, dang it! It's a 9.
You can't tell. Your adrenaline's probably running a little bit high.
Okay.
You can assume whatever you'd like, but you don't have
Yeah.
you don't find
Yeah,
any
I would
evidence.
say Aaron would probably err on that side. Aaron is going to. How close are the others to
Probably
Aaron?
just arriving at this point. They weren't too far behind you.
Okay. Which one of the two of you looks the best health wise? Not
I have-
Azel.
I have 5 health.
I have 9 health.
So neither look great, but Elandra by a little bit. You all look pretty much like shit.
Okay, so I have the Ring of Invisibility lets me cast invisibility at 2nd level. Or I have 1 charge. Does that mean I can cast it on the other person? Like on another person, or is it just me?
Invisibility is a 2nd level spell, so
Oh, okay.
so I'm pretty sure invisibility. So that's why it says at 2nd level. It's just the base level. I think invisibility is range self, isn't it?
It
It's
just says touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Then you might be
Oh,
able
yeah, it has to
to
be 3rd level or higher. Okay.
to turn it on someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
it's
think.
just on yourself.
Okay. Dang it.
Well, this says when you cast the spell using slaughter, you can target one additional creature. A creature you touch becomes invisible. It doesn't specify it has to be you. So you could cast it on any of them, I guess. But just one of them.
I'll walk up to Azel. Actually, let's see.
Can
I
I
think
can I tell if I'm going to be impacted by whatever? Like,
I would
if-
talk to you first. So
yeah.
The spell is, it says a willing creature, so.
yeah, I would tell
Well, I
you
mean,
first.
like the same spell that the Josephine Flubber had.
Oh,
Is that going to have anything on me?
you are not
Or
under
what,
the.
do I get the feeling?
You're not under the effect of it anymore. You have no
Okay.
way to tell
Good.
if it'll happen
Good.
again or not. You have no way to tell that yet.
Okay. I'm gonna say sorry, sir, and I'm gonna turn to them, and I'm just going to like hold out my hands and like across my chest, like the words are gonna appear from the quill saying that like I can make myself invisible and try and take out the ooze before it knows we're here. That's an option.
Okay. When he says that, Alondra's gonna reach out and touch Aaron and heal him, lay on hands, pull him for 8.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Hit points.
Thank you. I did not expect that. That's awesome. I was just thinking, man, if only we could heal.
You're welcome.
All right, Aaron, what are you doing? The dwarf dad is gonna say, well, thank you for your concern, but we're all right, and he's gonna start closing the
I'll
door.
quickly turn to
Oh,
Alondra and Azel, and
sorry.
it'll just flash distract him, and I'll just Bilbo Baggins.
Okay.
She'll try to grab the door and be like, just to ease our conscience, if it would be okay if we entered your home and inspect it for anything we saw in the other homes of the children that have come awry.
Well, you see, Duncan told us that everything was a-okay, and there's a plan in place, and we wouldn't want to. We don't want to risk screwing up the
First
children's
red
plans. So
flag.
so it would just be we might put the children at risk if we impeded upon the plan that they have in place. So
Azel's gonna step forward and he's gonna. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions out here?
I suppose it won't hurt, and he'll step out and close the door behind him. Yeah. So what is it you'd like to speak to me about?
How
I mean, I
long
guess
has
I know
your
what about, but what do you want to ask specifically about that?
how long has Duncan been back?
Oh, 3 or 4 days now at this point. Two or three. It's a bit
3
fuzzy.
or 4 days. That has he had any behavioral changes?
Nope, he's just as fine as ever. A wonderful boy. Everything seems dandy.
As Azel's conversing, can you try to make some kind of like hand signal for Aaron and Melandra to like try to get in? Like a sleight of hand or something?
Yeah, make a
Just
sleight
like
of hand
sleight of
check.
hand, like
Aaron, when you turned invisible, what did you do?
dirty 20.
Yay!
I probably would have waited until the dwarf was like out of the doorway.
Okay.
And then entered in the home. And actually, let's see. Okay, yeah, no, that's I would have just casted that spell and then disappeared and waited to go into the house.
Okay, and you're gonna go through the door?
Yeah, I'll go through the door as soon as I don't have to like push him out of the way.
Okay. He closed it behind him. Go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage for me because you are invisible.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. 21.
Yeah.
21, okay. Elandra and Azel, the two of you hardly even notice it. As the door slips open ever so slightly and then closes again. Completely silent. It's like a split second. You barely catch it out the corner of your eye, even though you know it's coming. You almost miss it. Aaron, you have entered the house, and it looks to be a similar floor layout, but it's missing the kind of front extra room that's here. It's missing that kind of addition, but otherwise it's kind of the same floor layout, you see the doors in the same places in the living room. This house in here has a bunch of like paintings and tapestries on the wall. They look like art lovers in this house. There's a coffee table that has like paint supplies on it, and then you've got 3 doors in the living room here.
Okay. Quick. Okay. Invisibility's an hour. Quick thing I want to specify: did the parents, like, did them seeing their daughter turn to ooze break the spell, or was it once the ooze was gone that broke the spell?
They still were under the effect of the spell for a little while after the ooze had left.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, then in that case, are there any indicators in this house that would lead me to believe one room is the child's room?
I would say the back door is open and you can see a kitchen inside of it, so you know it's either the left or the right.
Okay, well, I'll try the right room first.
Okay. You sneak over and open up the door. Are you? I assume that you are doing it sneakily.
Yeah, I'll do it sneakily, and I'll listen a little bit, like at the front of the door, to see if I hear anything
Before
first,
you
and
open it.
then
Okay.
go.
Yeah,
But
make a perception check for
yeah,
me.
18.
18. That's pretty good. You hear the sound of pages rustling, like someone is reading, and then you hear like a chuckle, like someone's laughing at what they've read, and it seems it's like a man's laugh.
Oozes can't read. I go to the other door.
Okay. So you go to the door on the left.
Yeah, and then can I listen to that door for a moment?
Okay. Perception check for me.
5.
Can't
I
tell.
just assume oozes can't read, so I wouldn't hear reading.
Yeah. The absence of pages
Um,
shuffling is a good sign.
yeah, okay. In that case, then I will try and open up the door. Let's see. Cantrips won't break my invisibility, correct?
I believe it will. I think it's if you cast a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if cantrips were. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then in that case, I'll just try and sneak open the door.
Okay. Make a stealth check with advantage.
Come on. Ooh, 22.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you are able to open it. And what are you trying to slip inside or just kind of peek?
I'll slip inside.
Okay. So you open it and duck inside the room, and this is a child's bedroom. There is a boy that looks to be elven sitting on in his bed. He looks kind of pale, and there is a similar kind of sulfurous scent in the air. And the window in his room is wide open.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna prepare to attack. I don't know if you want to run through what the other people are doing here, but I'm gonna prepare to attack this creature.
Okay. Yeah, we'll freeze frame And then like record scratch back over to Azel and Alondra. You are speaking to the dwarf with the tall hair. Is there anything you would like to ask him,
Um,
or anything else that you would like to do while you are on his outside his house with him?
I the whole reason I started talking was so people could sneak in. I will keep trying to ask him questions. What do you think of the Alphronus sisters?
Oh, they're I lost his voice. Damn it. Um, they're a fine group of fine couple of young ladies. They entrepreneurial spirit and an eye for detail in their wares and what they sell.
That is a rather admirable trait, I suppose.
I've got a
Have you,
great respect for them.
yeah, I am not much of a craftsman myself, but have you bought anything of theirs? I know a few people who have bought a couple of their wares, like a couple wooden horses and such.
Oh yes, we have they have a fine selection of ink, which my husband loves for his painting and his calligraphy. Um, so we buy ink from them, and Duncan loves the toys that they sell. So
Interesting. What's his favorite toy? If it's not crossing any boundaries.
oh, there's a little wooden it's a carving of a knight with a lance, and he has a matching horse that it can ride.
Oh, well, good for him. Good for him. Alondra, I think you wanted to ask a question.
Yes, I'm so embarrassed, but by the gods of Stillnos, I really have to go potty. Is there any chance I could use your lavatory?
Yes, we've got an outhouse out back. You can follow
Oh,
me
sweet.
through the house here. I'll take you out to the backyard.
Oh, thank you.
And he comes and opens up the door and invites you to follow him in. And about the time that Aaron, you can kind of hear the door open and the footsteps outside, and you are in the room invisible. What's the plan?
Good question. um, okay. All right. So as far as like me having advantage on like attacking, would that apply to me just making a ranged attack against them?
I mean, they're surprised since you're invisible. So regardless, like if it was a save, I'd probably give them disadvantage. I'd say because they're surprised.
Okay. All right, then I am going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Okay. So you cast, and what kind of damage are you choosing?
Oh, man. Good question. I'm going to go with lightning damage.
Okay.
Have we done any damage to these things that has seemed to not work?
No, not that you have noticed.
Okay.
It all
Yeah.
seems like it has worked the same.
Yeah, then I'll cast lightning damage. A lightning damage Dragon's Breath.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And then you're roaring it out at her? Him?
Oh yeah, totally roaring it out at this child. And I'm assuming this child looks the same, right? You described them the same.
Yes,
This child doesn't look
this is an elven boy, and he does have that kind of pale look, and there is that kind of sulfurous smell in the air that there
okay.
was
Yeah.
in
And
Josephine's room as well.
Aaron thinks to the snake and says, "You want to see a risk?" And then just lets go a torrent of lightning damage bursting from its mouth at this creature. So they need to
Okay,
make a dexterity saving throw.
And he kills a child.
I hope so.
that is going to be 12.
Oh, thank goodness it fails. Thank goodness. Oh, that's like the worst damage ever. That's 9 points of damage.
9 damage, okay. Um,
Oh.
you cast the spell on yourself, and you the invisibility drops as your mouth begins like crackling with this like blue white lightning, and you like throw your hands back and roar, and this torrent, like this cone, just expels out and strikes around the room, kind of zapping at the metal objects that are on the bedstand, like arcing off the path and hitting the metal like a lightning rod, and it um, hits the child, and you see the skin kind of like the face kind of like melts and reveals this like green goop, and then like reforms back into the kid's face, um,
Ugh, that's so
and the
creepy.
kid screams,
Papa!
yeah, father, please help,
Oh,
and then make a wisdom
going to
save, Aaron.
prison.
Mm.
It's what?
Make
Me
a
and the
wisdom
boys
save,
go to
Aaron.
jail.
Oh boy.
Oh, what? No initiative? Shoot. Well, that's a 12.
You are
It
under
is
the
a
effects of
medicine check.
hold person. Um, you are paralyzed.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well,
And as the spell takes place and is paralyzed, you watch as as Duncan melts into goop and escapes out the window as this puddle of ooze.
Dang it. When Alondra
there's
heard the
no
kid
initiative.
yell, she would have ran to the sound.
You guys open up the door. You see Aaron standing like he's got like his arms back and his mouth open,
Right.
and he's just like frozen there, paralyzed. Aaron, you
Could
can.
she dash to the
Yahoo!
window?
Yes. Yeah. I'll say you could do that. So you go running past Aaron and you get to the window.
Can I look to see if I see the ooze?
You do. You see it moving up the wall of Josephine's house. It's kind of climbing the
Okay.
wall towards the roof of the house.
She's gonna quickly cast Hunter's Mark and mark it.
Okay. So you have marked it
Yes.
successfully.
Nice.
I don't have any ranged things though. She is going to kind of watch and see what it does. If it goes down. No, actually, she's gonna go. Well, that was probably all her movement, but she's gonna start to head back outside the house to track it.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much your movement. You watch as it is continuing like up the side of the house and over the roof. Looks like it was heading in the same direction that you can assume Josephine escaped to.
I didn't see Josephine escape because I was unconscious.
Right. I guess that's true. It's just like that's where Josephine's window is. They're facing like the same
Oh, okay.
direction, so they both like left that way, but you didn't see where Josephine went after. And I guess you can sense where Duncan is heading, but
Sweet.
Azel, anything you do after you hear the shout?
Probably run to Aaron. Like I don't really know what I can do to get him out of it.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything I can do, but I'll probably just try to like shake him. I guess I don't know if that's like.
Yeah, you
Come
go
on.
up and you start like you start shaking him. The the dwarf that you were speaking to comes rushing over, and then a human man comes over as well. And then Aaron, you can make the save again.
This is a what save?
Wisdom, I believe. Yes, wisdom save.
By the way, I found out that the roll I originally made was a 14. Don't know if that changed it, but
Nope, it does not.
I am a 20 right now.
That will break it. So you managed to escape the hold person. You are not paralyzed anymore.
Okay.
So you are standing in the room with Elandra, Azel, and then the dwarf father, and then what looks to be a human as well. You can assume this is the dwarf's husband.
Man, I would. If I saw Alondra cast Hunter's Mark, I'd turn to her and ask, "How far is it?"
She'll point. It's by Josephine's window.
How close can I like look out the window and see how close I can get to it at all? Or is it like gone?
It at this point, it's dashing, so it's probably you can probably just see it escape it like crests the roof of the house and disappears on the other side. So it like just slips out of your sight.
Man.
But it's like just on the other side of the house at this point, of the neighbor's house.
Yeah, if I get the feeling that I might be able to like get within 120 feet of it, I would. Otherwise, I'll let it go. Because that's all I need for magic missile. So I have 25 feet like walking speed, which isn't much, but
25, and I guess you couldn't because you need your action, so you couldn't dash. So you can go out the window, which is probably 10 feet to get down to the ground, and then 15 would get you probably just in front of the house. Let's see if you went there, and then it would be 5, 10, 15. So that would get you like hereabouts on the house. That would have it. So I'd say you probably couldn't see it yet because it would be probably like here on the house next door. So I think if you were like here, you couldn't see there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I guess technically you're like here if this is still
Too far gone.
This is still her house. Yeah, you probably can't you don't have a clear shot at it from where you're at the moment.
Okay. Well, I mean, I certainly would try and keep chasing after it, but
okay. Azel, you have two panicked fathers in the room with you. Where is Duncan? What was that noise? What's going on in here?
Can I try to just persuade him that everything's like we have it under control? Don't worry, we have it under control. For the time being, please, your home is not safe. We need you to please gather as much gold as you can and your valuables and find a room at the inn.
Make a persuasion check.
2.
Oh,
Nothing.
2. The
Yeah,
father
I
says.
stutter.
The father says,
uh,
"Who the hell are you to tell us to leave our house? You showed up and a loud roar erupted from our child's bedroom, and now he's nowhere to be seen. Who the hell are you? What have you done here?"
I know it seems like your child. Trust me. I've been in your shoes, sir. But understand that we're only here for the better, for your well-being.
You better leave before things get violent here. I don't know what you've done, but I'm going to go speak to the paladins right now to see if they can solve it.
oh boy.
Does it look like you can knock him out with a quick hit?
Oh my god.
They just look to be commoners.
You're about to knock out these
We can
parents.
like tell them to look at the other house next door.
What are you doing, Hazel?
I don't know, man.
What would Azel do?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Hazel's gonna try to knock him out.
Okay, make an attack roll.
You're no better than Alondra.
I'm sorry, sir. 9!
God, 9 just barely misses. You go to throw a punch,
Oh.
and the dwarf dodges it, and then he throws a punch back at you. 16 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
He throws a punch back at you, and then turns and runs out the front door, and his
Oh my
husband follows him,
gosh.
so they go running out the door. Guards, please,
Just
paladins, help! They're shouting as they
And we-
run away.
And we don't know if it was a ranged thing that snapped him out of it.
Well,
Yeah,
the
you don't
kid's
know.
still pretty close.
You don't know, but they take off running, yelling for the guards.
Great. Cool.
Alondra's just tracking the blob of Dunker.
Okay, so you climb out the window. You probably meet up
Yeah.
with Aaron running towards it. And you guys have a higher speed than it does. Alondra, you've got
Yeah.
30,
And I guess
right?
last turn I would have dashed too.
Yeah.
And Michael, you've got 25, so you can go
25.
50, and Alondra can go 60. It can go 40 in a turn, so you guys could probably overlap it pretty quick.
Sweet.
You go chasing after it, and you see it climbing up the wall of the church towards. It's got like a steeple, like a bell tower,
Right.
and it looks like it's climbing up to the bell tower.
Magic missiles.
Okay, they go out.
If I can.
Yeah, for sure. I would say that you could.
So I'll cast this at 2nd level. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the second? There we go.
Sick.
So that's 6. That's 12 points of radiant or force damage.
Nice, pretty solid. These beams go arcing off of you, and they pound poof, 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 into the beast, and you see it kind of like swirl and react to the hit, like this gelatinous ooze that kind of like ripples, and as it ripples and strikes, you see different faces kind of emerge from it. One of them is Josephine's, one of them is Duncan's, one of them is Alondra's, as it continues to climb up.
What the fuck?
One of them's Alondra's?
One of them is Alondra's. Let's go ahead and do
I'm
initiative
not really
now.
there. Okay. Initiative.
No way. Dang it. My
Yeah.
dice looks like it's on a 17. It's like tilted. But it's I got a 13.
Okay. Let me go ahead and
We need to kill this thing or we're in a lot of trouble.
throw something together real quick. I didn't necessarily expect it to go this direction, so I hadn't prepared a...
You mean you didn't plan for that, Norton?
Yeah. No, God.
You don't think we should wait to see where it goes?
The thing is if it goes, we have like nothing to save our backs. Like everyone's gonna think we just attacked this child.
Well, the parents know that. Josephine's parents know that what
That's
happened.
true. They would know, but I think this thing knows that we're chasing after. I guess how far is your hunter's mark?
I can track it for an hour,
Oh, like no matter where it is?
no matter where it is.
Well, you have advantage on checks to find it. You don't
I have
like
advantage.
you don't like
to
know its
check the mark.
precise location, but like you have advantage on stuff to like track it.
Okay.
Okay, so this quick map that I have tossed together here. Over here, this building here on the left, this is the church, and then this little area here is like the bell tower. This would be Josephine's house. So now let me go here, and you guys can see it's climbing up. At this point, let's see, can I leave a little note on it? Oh, I know what I can do. I can say, I'll put there. It's about 30 feet off the ground right now, so I'll mark it. I'll put that nameplate on it. This is 30, so you can see kind of its elevation at the moment. It's about 30 feet up.
Okay.
Let me roll. Let me put this in, and then pop in your initiatives here. Aaron got 13. Azel got 12. Alondra got 17. And then Alondra, it's your turn. You can see this green ooze scaling the church right now. It's about 30 feet off the ground here, and then this is probably 20 feet to get up there, and then it's about 10 feet up the bell tower. It's probably got another 30 feet before it can slip inside the bell tower.
Okay. She she's gonna run. Oh, wrong way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, you said it was 30 feet top?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, here goes nothing. Okay. Oh boy, I'm really gonna lose my lost. Okay.
What are you doing, Alondra?
She is going to cast. Yep, she's gonna do it. Yep. She's gonna cast command and tell it to grovel.
Oh, okay. Sick. So it needs to make a wisdom save? Charisma save?
Yeah. Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Oh boy, here goes nothing.
Oh man. 19.
Damn it.
I
Yeah,
rolled really good on that. It has bad charisma, but I rolled really well. Or, I mean, wisdom.
and that's all she can do.
Okay. Okay, so after Alondra, Aaron, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I guess I'll run as close as I can get to it.
Okay.
So sorry, I'm zoomed out here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I will. 35. How is it looking?
It's definitely taken some damage. It's recoiling and fleeing, and you can see it's kind of it looks like it's not as coagulated as it once was. It's kind of starting to run and drip a bit.
Okay, I will cast Witch Bolt. Whoops. That's the damage. Not doing that. It is so. I need to make a ranged attack
Yes,
against this
ranged
creature.
spell attack.
Oh, that's a 21.
Yeah, that hits it.
Okay. And then that's going to do 11 points of electric damage
Oh,
to it.
solid. Solid. You kind of throw the book in front of you, and it kind of floats. And then you kind of like slap the pages of it, hold up your hand, and point two fingers, and this
Battery
beam of
low.
lightning arcs out from your fingers and strikes into the ooze, and you are kind of like holding it, keeping it
Charging
concentrated. You've
battery.
got like your fingers here, and you kind of like putting your hand around it to focus the beam, and this lightning is just hitting it and just like forming this constant, like almost leash between you and it.
Ooh, perfect.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it. That's my movement. That's my attack. Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, so you're concentrating on that. Alondra, you're concentrating on Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Is command concentration?
No.
Okay. Cool. So, Azel, you are next.
Sweet. Well,
Bring
seeing
her home.
the two husbands run away, screaming for the guards.
Yeah, they're running off in the opposite direction.
Yeah, Azel's gonna quickly run up to his friends. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, fuck. I just need to. At this point, Azel's just trying to get close. I'm gonna use my action to dash.
You're not gonna do Step of the Wind?
I can't. I spent all my points and we didn't short rest.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
this
was
has
from
been a
like
long
2
day.
sessions ago.
You guys are
Yeah,
kind of tapped out. You guys,
yeah. Like I'm really tapped out. I can't do shit.
because you
So
fought
here
the
we go.
mimic and you fought this thing when it
5,
was Josephine
10,
last session.
Oh,
15,
right.
You guys have used a
25,
lot of resources today.
30. Okay. I make it up and all the way I'm like, guys, slight problem. They're getting the paladins.
They called the cops on us.
I may have tried to knock one of them out. It's fine.
Azel.
We'll all get resorted
Don't Hazel
eventually.
me. You knocked out a child.
My intuition was on key.
Whatever. What are we doing here?
The glove.
Hazel's gonna look up and see the glove and oh.
I'm gonna need
Hazel's just so beat up right now.
after you, Azel, it is the ooze's turn. I'm gonna need
Oh no.
Azel and Azel and Alondra, Azel and Aaron need to make wisdom saves.
Oh no!
An
Man.
11.
Oh my
You
god.
both sucked at those. Um, the ooze is now concentrating on a hold person. You two are paralyzed.
Lit.
Hold person?
Yes. So you two are paralyzed.
Man, what the heck?
Let me check.
I just pulled up to the function.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit. Let's see. Incapacitated cannot take actions or reactions. Let's see. Does paralyze break concentration?
Probably.
I mean, I'd assume, but
Concentration simply ends when incapacitated. So Witch Bolt ends.
man.
And Aaron, it's your turn. You can repeat the save on the end of your turn, but you cannot take actions or move. You are just kind of stuck, frozen, paralyzed by the hold person. So you can't
Make
do
the
anything
save.
because you're incapacitated.
Make
So you have
the
to make
save.
another wisdom save at the end of your turn here. And this is going to ascend another 20 feet. So it is now 50 feet up. It's about 10 feet away from slipping into the bell tower. What'd you get on your wisdom save, Aaron? Oh, sorry, it's Alondra's turn. It's not your turn yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
It's Alondra's turn. Alondra,
Okay.
it just froze. You see the lash of lightning just end abruptly, and you kind of turn back, and you see Aaron and Azel kind of locked in place. Azel is like kind of like mid-run and just kind of stops, like arms pumped and frozen in there, and then Aaron
Right.
has like his hands out like he's casting a spell, and just he's still in that position even though the spell has ended. You kind of look back and see that, and you watch as it is like just barely about to duck over.
Okay. Okay, she's gonna run 5. Oh, wrong thing. 5, 10. Do these walls look climbable?
They're made of like rough stone, so there's probably handholds in it, I would say.
Okay, she's gonna use her 40 feet to climb up.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's actually good. 21.
Okay, that's good. Climbing is going to use half speed, so
Ah, shoot.
you can get
20 feet.
20 feet up.
Not bad.
20 feet.
Okay,
20
so
feet.
Aaron, it's your turn now. You are paralyzed. Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Thank goodness.
Okay, so at the
Holy.
end, and that's at the end of your turn.
Nice.
So you do end up losing this
Man,
turn.
I needed that a moment ago.
Yeah, you do end up losing this turn, but you are no longer. You have broken free of it.
Okay, cool.
Azel.
Okay, yep, I'm gonna make the same save. 15.
15. Let me check. Is the DC. So you are able to
Nice.
break free as well on the end of your turn. You shrug off the paralysis.
A momentary setback.
It's the Oblex's turn. It is going to try hold person again. as it disappears. So Alondra and Aaron need to make wisdom saves.
Oh boy.
Man, I swear. Oh,
Oh. Alondra, what'd you get?
I got a 19, but it's a 17 minus the D4.
Okay, so even with the negative D4, you still managed to succeed on that. So Alondra, you are not paralyzed, but Aaron, you are um, paralyzed once again.
man,
Not
of course.
again.
It is going to use its movement now. It can move 20 feet. It is going to go 10 feet up and then disappear into the bell tower. So you guys can no longer see it. It has disappeared inside the bell tower. Alondra, it's your
Man.
turn.
Damn.
She's gonna go 30 feet. She's gonna climb as much as she can in 30 feet.
Okay, so 20 feet, this is about 20 feet tall, so you can get on top with 10 feet of movement, and then you can move. This is flat, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then you can dash up it. You're going to use your action to dash? Question mark.
Can she look over and see what's like if she can see the blob?
She can't. The bell tower is another. I think I said it was 50 feet
10?
up.
Oh,
So,
50 feet.
or no, it's not 50 feet tall. I think it's 20 because he started at 30 feet tall to get halfway up it.
Right.
So I think you've got, yeah, I think it's another 20 feet up. So if you dash, you can get almost all the way up it.
Okay, she's gonna dash all the way up it.
Okay.
God damn.
So that
Relentless.
puts another 15. That's 35 feet up. You are like just below the
Dude,
lip
I'm
of
gonna
it.
kill this thing.
Below the lip of the tower. So that's your turn. Aaron, make a wisdom save.
Ah, shoot.
12, you remain paralyzed.
Ah.
Azel.
Uh,
I guess he's gonna take his free action. Alondra, do you see it up there?
I do, yes.
Now I'm kind of caught in a weird dilemma. I feel like.
What's
And
plan, Azel?
this is a 30-foot elevation, right? That's what
20.
we established.
20 to get up the first.
Okay. But my movement speed is half. Shoot. Dude. Fuck, man. I don't know. Azel's gonna stay down.
Are you going to move anywhere? Or just stay where you are?
I'm gonna stay where I am, but I'm going to ready an unarmed strike, just for if anybody like gets close to me and Aaron.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
About to take the paladins of Stelnox.
Yeah.
with 5 HP, man.
Oh boy.
Okay. After you, it is the Oblex's turn. Or like the ooze's turn. I guess I just told you what it was, but it's fine. It is going to. I guess you can't see it to be able to tell, so you don't know what it does. But
God damn it.
its turn passes. Alondra, it's your turn.
Okay, she is going to use her movement to go up the bell tower and look in to see if she can still see
Okay. Yeah, you
the
come up
blob.
and you kind of like uh, pull yourself up so that you're kind of like hanging. It's essentially like there's like a kind of a wall and then space
Mm-hmm.
between. It's got like this roof that's raised up above it, so it's got like this opening, and you can see the bell in there, so you can kind of like peer down over the wall, and it looks like what would be the floor of the bell tower is only about the wall is only about 5 feet, so you can easily swing over it. But as you peek over, the Oblex is going to use its held action. It was holding its action, so as you peer over, um, it is going to make you make a wisdom save.
Of course it is.
And as you peer over the top, you don't see a
Mm-hmm.
blob of ooze. Um, well, you see a blob of ooze in the corner, and then you see three other figures here: Josephine and Duncan
God.
and you are standing in the corners of this room, and yourself punches you, reaches out and kind of like reaches to put their hand on your face. What did you get on your wisdom save?
I got a 22.
Okay, so that's a success.
Ah,
Yourself
bitch,
kind
I'm
of like
gone.
reaches out at you, and you kind of like dodge out of the way. You can tell it's trying to uh, hit you psychically again with that thing that
God
weakened
damn
you
it.
earlier.
Leave that
Um,
fuck away.
but you are definitely you are looking into the eyes of yourself.
That is so fuck. Ah!
Aaron, it's your turn.
Did the hold person drop on me as it attacked her?
No, it is still concentrating on that spell.
Oh, frick. Well then, here we go.
Do I
Ooh,
look
not saving
bloody
that
or do
one.
I look good?
You look fine,
Oh
Alondra.
my
Oh, Jesus, 6,
fucking
Aaron?
god.
Yeah.
You are still paralyzed.
Man, because it doesn't even need to see me to concentrate, does it?
Nope.
Wow.
It just has to concentrate on it. It can't cast another concentration spell, and if it takes damage, it
Yeah.
has to make the con save. But until one of those things happen, it can concentrate on it. So
Yep.
that's Aaron's turn. Azel.
I can't do anything. I literally can't. I can't do anything. Um. Okay.
You can get the paladins.
And then get arrested. I mean,
Wait,
fuck.
Norn, did I not get to do anything?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. I guess you could have. That was its held action. You can. Sorry,
No, you're
Alondra.
good.
Azel,
It
I'll give you
just
some extra time to think as I let Jenny actually take her turn.
You're good.
she is going to swing at her duplicate self with her rapier.
Okay.
And do I know if that's the blob that I have hunters marked on?
I would say that with Hunter's Mark, you could tell that yes, this is
Okay.
linked. This is linked somehow to the blob.
Break its concentration, please.
I'm gonna try. Okay, it is a 19 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Sweet. Okay. This one. Oh yes, okay. 11. So 14 altogether, adding the hunter's mark on secondary me.
Okay, 14 damage, solid. Um, it's gonna make a concentration check. It will fail, so it loses concentration. Aaron, you are no longer paralyzed.
Thank goodness.
And then she's gonna turn around and pull her sword and try to hit it again.
Okay, so you at this point probably have to step inside, so we'll put you there to be able
Oh,
to
okay.
get out your second weapon. But
Okay. That is another 19 to hit.
yep, hits it.
Okay.
Good rolls.
And then Norn, so I was reading Hunter's Mark, and it just says whenever I hit it, I do the extra damage. Is that just once per turn?
Nope, nope. You can do it each time. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
Okay. Because that's what I'm reading, but I just
Yeah,
wanted.
whenever you hit with a weapon attack. Yeah.
Okay, that's 5 damage on that one.
Okay, great. It is looking pretty rough now. You can when you hit yourself, um, the imposter you winces, as
Mm-hmm.
do the kids and the blob over here. They all wince at the same time when you strike it.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. Azel, we will continue your turn.
Would I get a turn?
I guess yes, because this would have happened before, so you are no longer paralyzed by the time your turn comes around. So yes, Aaron, you could take a turn if you would like.
Azo, you have more time to
Even more
think of
time
what
to
you're
think,
gonna
Easton.
do.
Don't waste
I
it.
don't think this
It's
is.
okay. It's quick. Is
Dude,
there?
I don't think
There's
this
no
is a
way I
good
can
play.
see them from here, right?
You cannot see inside the bell tower, no.
Okay. Let's see. Last time, I guess it was just Azel who went into this temple, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll turn to Azel. Azel, is there stairs inside?
Do I? There are. Yes.
Okay, then that's Aaron's just gonna book for the stairs because he
Okay.
knows he cannot climb.
Okay. The door's here.
Okay, yeah. So it looks like I can just make it there.
Okay. So you're like reaching out for the door right there.
Yeah, I'm just running.
Azel, it is your
You'll
turn
be
now.
running around the
I'm following suit.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's where I'm going to call it.
No dash?
I'll dash in. Sure, why not? 5, 10, 15. I'll dash inside.
20, 25, 35, 40. So we'll just know that you are below what's happening here. Um, the stairs are like right here to take you up.
Okay.
Okay, so after Azel, it is the ooze's turn.
God.
It's going to reach out with a pseudopod, which essentially means that your doppelganger, um, its arm is going to turn into ooze and just try and like strike you,
No.
and that's going to be a 10 to hit.
That doesn't hit. Yes.
And then it's going to use its multi-attack to do eat memories. You're going to need to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
What? Oh my gosh! All these wisdom saves. Oh god damn it! That's a 7. That's a
Okay,
7.
so you are going
God
to take
damn it! Oh.
oh god,
Oh.
26 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, I'm
It's a
down.
lost cause. It's a lost cause. I should have fucking said something.
You faint. Um,
Ugh.
when you wake up, you will now have a d6 to subtract from all your rolls.
Okay.
And the ooze has
That's
struck. It is then going to go 5. It is going to descend
Man, is it coming for me now?
Yes, and you see it as it comes over the edge of the bell tower and begins to drop down.
Okay.
Azel, you see Alondra descend the stairs.
Oh gosh.
Fuck me.
She descends the stairs and she says, Azel, hurry, please. I need your help up here. I took on more than I could handle.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on my way.
Alondra, it's your turn. You need to make a death
I would
save.
never talk to you like that. BT dub.
Yeah, Londra's not a wimp.
That's a fail.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a 3. Literally the same thing I rolled for my wisdom save.
Aaron, you are you have your hand on the door, and then all of a sudden you hear this squelching from above you, and you see this ooze coming down the side of the bell tower above you.
How does the ooze look damage-wise?
Pretty rough.
Okay, yeah, then, I mean, the only thing I do have is a firebolt. So, actually... Yeah, that's all I do have. Okay, yeah, so I'll just cast a firebolt at it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh, that was so close to being a 5. It's a 25.
That hits it.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
Ooh, full 10 points.
Solid.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
man!
sir!
Oh man! It looks
I
bad
saw a
now.
0 and panicked. Okay.
It is so just barely hanging on.
Okay, well, it is something. Then what I'll do is I'll open up that door. This is like where the paladins are, right? This is their place.
There are some paladins
This
here,
is the-
yes. But this is more a temple, so this is probably more clerics than paladins. But yes, there are definitely going to be some here because it is a holy place dedicated to Stelnos.
Okay, then I'll just open up the door and call paladins, clerics. We need you. The foes that have been targeting your children are here.
Okay.
And I will end my turn.
Yes.
I'll like say above in the tower and out here and point. But
Okay.
that will be my turn.
Great. Azel, you see the clerics and paladins in this place start to ready themselves. They're standing up and getting ready. You see Alondra calling you for help from the stairs.
Okay. Azel will probably call out. Fuck, to piggyback off of Aaron. Half of you go with her.
Oh my gosh, you're about to kill all these clerics.
Fuck.
Azel, hurry! I need your help, please. It's overwhelming. He's splitting into
5,
into
10,
more.
That's 5, 15.
Oh my god.
What is it if I go one more? That's because that's
5,
25,
15, 20.
15. This is 20.
Yeah.
25, 30, 35.
She's about to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yep.
All right. Azel, that's your turn.
Yep.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
19.
Yes!
That's a success. All of a sudden,
Thank goodness.
Alondra
I'm sad.
Illandra reaches out at you, and you feel this psychic energy pulsing at your head, and you manage to just resist it. And then she's going to try to pseudopod attack you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
It hits.
That's going to be, let's see here, d6.
Wait a minute! How are you?
11 points of damage.
Oh,
7
I'm
bludgeoning.
down.
7 bludgeoning. 4 psychic. You're
It-
down.
I was already down. Yeah. I had 5 health.
She tries to drain memories. That doesn't work. It's just this goopy fist connects with your face. It hits it, and you kind of like go goo 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 as you slide down the stairs
Oh.
oh.
in a heap on the ground. Okay.
I mean, not wrong.
Elandra's going to retreat back up the stairs. The
Yeah,
Oblex
Man,
is
we
going.
shouldn't have beat each other up.
The Oblex is going to descend. It's 10 feet off of the ground now. And Elandra, make another death save.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1.
19.
Success.
Thank goodness.
Yay!
Yeah.
Aaron.
Okay.
It's at this point it's 10 feet off the ground, 10 feet away from you. You can see it barely, like at this point it's not even climbing at this point, it's just kind of dripping because it can barely find the grip that it needs.
Yeah, well, in that case, I'm definitely just going to go to hit it. So I will cast another firebolt at it.
Okay.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
That's
get
a
it.
14.
14 just hits.
Yes!
Goodness.
Fucking A, man.
Oh, yes. And look at that. 9 points of fire damage.
Oh man.
Yeah!
We love to see it.
Aaron, how do you want to do this?
Yes!
Yes, sir!
I am absolutely furious. So again, you just see Avatar State eyes
Yes!
just glowing red hot as flames just explode out both of his hands and even his mouth a little bit and just
Ooh.
burn this thing up.
Okay.
It low-key leaves a little bit of marking on the building,
Yeah.
but it is toast.
Fantastic. Aaron, why don't you get 2 style points for that?
Yes!
Okay.
You send out this blast of flame at it, and the goop is completely covered. And then you see what looks to be like as thin as like a strand of hair. The flame follows along up into the tower. And if you were up here, you could see that each of these duplicates was connected by like a strand of hair width of slime to this main ooze. And the fire spreads along those strands and incinerates the copies as well.
Dang, that's cool.
Shit.
Sweet.
Okay.
You have bested this creature.
Okay, and then yeah, with that, I would definitely run in with that movement and start directing the paladins and clerics.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you are in a place full of paladins, holy individuals. So healing your friends before anything bad happens is easy to do. You are each. All 3 of you are going to get 15 points of healing
Oh.
from these individuals here. And as you come to consciousness, that is where we are going to end this episode of Dungeon Stories.
Jesus.
Dang.
Man, that was tough, guys.
Goddamn.
And
Oh.
and that was kind of a fun encounter because it wasn't just stand in place and shoot the thing. You know, it I was kind of moving. Aaron, I'm sorry you got stuck paralyzed for
That's okay.
for a portion of it. But everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Dungeon Stories. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you were on the edge of your seat, um, like I'm sure that all four of us were. Um, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know what you thought. Um, let us know um, what you would have done in that situation if you were playing. Um, or any stories if you have encountered that monster before. Let us know those stories of how that went in your game. Um, Oblexes might be my favorite D&D monster ever. I love them because they're just so fucking
Cool.
weird. They're so gross.
Cool.
They're
That's
so
good to
weird. I
know.
love them. Um,
Great.
and if you are on iTunes, don't forget to leave us a 5-star review. It helps us climb the charts and get seen. Don't forget to tell people about us. Follow us on our socials at Stories Dungeon on Instagram and Twitter, Dungeon Stories on Facebook. Again, let us know what you thought. We'd love to chat with you. Um, and with that, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to us that you listen. Um, it we love it. We love playing the game, and we love putting it out there for you. So it means the world to us. And with that, we'll see you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.